There is an effortless path that leads to the life you've always imagined. One that doesn't rely on willpower alone or frantic strategies. Instead, it gently invites you to align your heart, mind, and spirit so that everything you desire flows naturally into your experience. Today, we explore the art of effortless manifestation, a holistic approach that harnesses the power of belief, kindness, and genuine self-compassion. Imagine standing at the edge of a tranquil lake. The surface is smooth, like glass. You gently whisper your intentions into the wind, and without forcing anything, those ripples spread across the water, carrying your desires into the farthest corners of possibility. In this image, there's no chaos, no struggle, only a peaceful, consistent energy that guides your dreams to fruition when you manifest from a place of peace and self-acceptance. The journey toward your goals feels more like coming home than climbing a steep mountain. Throughout our time together, we'll explore the subtle connection between your thoughts and physical well-being, the life-changing power of forgiveness, and the uplifting influence of gratitude. We'll uncover how these practices, applied consistently, can take you beyond mere positive thinking and turn your everyday life into a living canvas of miracles. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending negativity doesn't exist. Rather, it's about choosing to nourish new seeds of promise and watering them daily with love, confidence, and purposeful action. If there's a growing conversation about effortless manifestation in self-help communities, it's because more people are discovering that you don't have to overcomplicate your journey to success. By consistently focusing on affirmations that resonate with your personal truth, by engaging in mirror work that rebuilds self-esteem, and by making space for deeper emotional healing, you ignite a powerful synergy between your internal landscape and outer reality. Are you ready to set aside the endless to-do lists and anxiety over results? Then allow this moment to ground and calm you. As we proceed, remember that your capacity to create a fulfilling life rests within you. It's in the compassion you show yourself and in your willingness to open up to new perspectives. Let's take a deep breath in gratitude for what is possible today. Together, we'll step into a realm where manifestation feels as natural as breathing, guided by gentleness, anchored in kindness, and infused with the quiet certainty that good things are on the way. In many modern conversations about attracting our desires, we hear that your thoughts shape your reality. While powerful, this statement often overlooks a significant part of who we are, our physical body. We are not merely thinking minds. We are living beings whose tissues and cells carry emotional imprints. If you've ever felt stress in your shoulders or heartbreak in your chest, you already know how tightly intertwined mind and body can be. Understanding and nurturing this connection is your first step toward truly effortless manifestation. Let's explore how this works. Imagine that each time you harbor resentment or self-criticism, it registers in your body. Tense muscles, headaches, or unexplained fatigue can all be silent signals that your inner world is calling for gentle attention. When you shift these patterns through loving thoughts and affirmations, your body finds a sense of relief, almost like an exhalation after holding your breath for too long. This newfound relaxation isn't just physical. It creates mental clarity, opening the doors to a brighter, more receptive mindset. Recent trends highlight a rise in holistic self-care, from yoga-inspired manifesting routines to nutritional approaches that ease emotional turmoil. These are not gimmicks, but reflections of a universal desire to cultivate harmony within ourselves. When your body feels safe and supported, it naturally becomes a vessel for the energy you wish to attract. That's why you might see people around you combining mindful movement with daily positive statements. They are, in essence, synchronizing their entire being, mind, heart, and physical form, around a specific intention. As you watch this shift occur, you might realize that taking care of your body is not merely about looking good or even staying healthy in a conventional sense. It's about providing the temple in which your spirit resides the nourishment it needs to flourish. When your body trusts you, it softens. When it softens, it allows energy to flow. And when energy flows, your manifesting potential increases exponentially. Try a simple affirmation to begin reinforcing this principle right now. My body and mind work in perfect harmony. Together, they bring my deepest desires to life. As you speak these words, maybe even aloud or in front of a mirror, notice any sensations in your body. Tension could melt away. A sense of calm might envelop you. This is the power of letting your body know it's safe to be part of your transformation. By embracing the unity of mind and body, you unlock a channel through which your dreams can arrive with greater ease. Think of it as tuning your whole being to one harmonious note, a note that resonates with the universe's natural flow, drawing in the people, opportunities, and insights that align with your best and highest good. Words hold remarkable power. They act like seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, gradually growing into beliefs and eventually lived experiences. Yet many of us speak about ourselves in ways we wouldn't dare address even a stranger, filled with doubt, criticism, and fear. To step into effortless manifestation, you must become a conscious gardener of your inner dialogue. Carefully choose the seeds, your affirmations, that you want to see blossom in your everyday life. Perhaps you've noticed people on social media discussing newly popular daily practices, from the 3-6-9 manifestation method to mirror work challenges. At their core, these practices revolve around the same principle. Repeated statements of truth have the power to overwrite old limiting beliefs. If you've spent years telling yourself you're not enough, the soil of your mind has been saturated with doubt. But every time you gently introduce an affirmation like, "I am worthy of boundless blessings," you plant a vibrant new seed. Over time, with consistent repetition, this seed takes root and starts to flourish, transforming the landscape of your self-perception. Some might ask, aren't affirmations just wishful thinking? Far from it. Affirmations are a deliberate recalibration of the mental chatter that runs in the background of your life. When you first begin, it's normal to feel a disconnect between what you say and what you believe. But think of it as learning a new language. At first, every word feels unfamiliar. Day by day, though, you grow more fluent. Eventually, your subconscious mind recognizes these positive statements as normal, and your external reality begins to mirror the shift. A highly effective practice is to stand before a mirror each morning and recite affirmations that resonate deeply with your heart. Look into your own eyes as you say, "I am open and ready to receive the miracles coming my way," or, "I trust in my ability to create the life I desire." The initial discomfort often signals just how powerful this habit can be. By making eye contact with yourself, You acknowledge your worth in a deeply personal way, bridging the gap between your conscious hopes and the unspoken beliefs that dwell in your subconscious layers. In weaving these affirmations into your daily routine, consistency is key. Imagine that each affirmation is a small brush stroke in the masterpiece of your life. One brush stroke alone might not seem like much, but when you keep painting day after day, a dazzling image takes form. This is the gentle yet transformative art of building a new reality with your words. The moment you realize you can shift from disempowering to empowering language at will, you become the artist of your destiny, painting with colors of hope, faith, and boundless potential. Every step toward a more effortless life often begins with shedding what weighs you down. If you felt stuck despite your sincerest affirmations, it could be that old conditioning, patterns implanted long ago by society, family, or past experiences, still lingers in the corners of your mind. Releasing these beliefs is like clearing the clutter from a crowded room, making space for fresh air, new ideas, and the harmonious flow of manifestation. You might relate to the rising trend of inner decluttering, where people treat their emotional and mental baggage much like physical clutter in a house. They assess what no longer serves them, choosing to let it go. This aligns beautifully with the concept of effortless manifestation. When you hold on to old narratives, such as, "I always fail at relationships," or "money never stays in my life," you unknowingly keep that storyline alive. Each time you catch yourself replaying a negative belief, you can pause and ask, "Does this truly serve the reality I wish to create?" If the answer is no, it's a sign that your consciousness is ready for an upgrade. A powerful exercise to jumpstart this release is visualization. Close your eyes and picture a heavy backpack on your shoulders. This backpack represents every limiting thought, every piece of emotional baggage you've been carrying. Now, visualize yourself gently removing it and placing it on the ground. Feel the weight lifting off your body. Notice the relief, the lightness, as you step forward without that burden. Affirm to yourself, "I let go of what no longer serves me. I welcome new growth." As you practice releasing these old conditions, be patient. Emotional layers often unravel bit by bit. One day, you might feel immense relief, only to uncover a new hidden belief the next. Embrace this journey with kindness. After all, transformation is a process, one that involves consistent, gentle effort rather than overnight miracles. Each time you identify a limiting belief and intentionally release it, you signal to your mind that it's safe to adopt a different story. Gradually, you'll notice a shift in how you perceive life's challenges. Rather than seeing obstacles as confirmations of your worst fears, you'll view them as opportunities to practice self-awareness and pivot toward a healthier mindset. This isn't about denying setbacks or ignoring pain. It's about choosing not to perpetuate suffering through old narratives. When the weight of outdated stories disappears, you'll find that the path to manifestation feels more like a wide-open field than a blocked road. It's a subtle yet profound transformation, one that allows your true desires to unfold with ease, supported by the fresh clarity you've cultivated within. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. Some see it as excusing wrongdoing or letting someone off the hook. In truth, forgiveness is an act of liberation for yourself, releasing anger, resentment, or regret that keeps you tethered to the past. If you think of your emotional life as a backpack, every unhealed grudge is like an extra weight, slowing your steps. And when you're trying to cultivate an atmosphere of effortless manifestation, carrying emotional burdens makes you feel stuck and weary. At its core, forgiveness is a conscious choice to reclaim the energy you've invested in harboring negative emotions. Does this mean the pain never happened? Or the lessons learned never mattered? Absolutely not. It means you are choosing to free yourself from the cycle of reliving and refeeling the hurt. By liberating yourself, you regain momentum toward the life you wish to build. Think of it this way. Each grudge or regret binds you to an older version of yourself. When you let it go, you create room for new, beautiful experiences to enter. A gentle method to practice forgiveness is to write a letter, one you never intend to send. Pour your heart onto the page, acknowledging the hurt, the frustration, or the betrayal you've endured. Then, affirm that you are ready to release these emotions for your own well-being. You could close the letter with a simple statement. I free myself from this story. I choose healing, growth, and peace. Whether you burn the letter, bury it, or tear it up, the symbolic act of parting ways with painful attachments can feel incredibly liberating. Sometimes the person we most need to forgive is ourselves. We look back at past decisions and judge ourselves harshly, wishing we had known better. But self-blame keeps you locked in a loop that undermines self-esteem and blocks the flow of manifestation. By offering the same compassion to yourself that you would to a dear friend, you turn a key in a heavy lock. Suddenly, the door to personal transformation swings open with ease, inviting fresh possibilities that previously seemed elusive. Remember, forgiveness is not a single event, it's a practice. You might find old resentments creeping up again, especially in moments of stress or vulnerability. Each time they appear, meet them with patience, acknowledge their existence, and reaffirm your choice to let go. Over time, you'll notice that these emotional triggers lose their intensity. They diminish like echoes in a vast canyon, overshadowed by the love and peace taking root in your heart. Once you free yourself from the weight of old hurts, you naturally elevate your vibration, allowing your goals and intentions to manifest with far less effort than before. Gratitude is a gentle force that can reshape your life in ways you may never have imagined. Rather than dwelling on what you lack or what has gone wrong, gratitude shifts your focus to what you already have and what is going right. This subtle change in perspective sends a mighty ripple through your consciousness, inviting more blessings into your world. When you constantly acknowledge the good, be it the supportive people in your life, the roof over your head, or even a small moment of beauty, you're watering the seeds of abundance. Over the past few years, gratitude challenges and viral journal prompts have cropped up across social media. People share how writing down 3 to 5 things they are grateful for each day has turned their lives around. This isn't just a trend. It's a testament to the power of directing your mind toward the positive. Think of each gratitude entry as a brushstroke that paints your reality in brighter colors. One stroke might not make a huge difference, but collectively, they create a radiant masterpiece. By cultivating gratitude, you also reduce stress and anxiety. Constant worry about what you don't have or haven't achieved can lead to tension in both mind and body. When your awareness shifts to the blessings in your life, even if they appear small, your muscles relax. Your heart feels lighter. This physiological calmness translates into a mental openness that is vital for effortless manifestation. You become receptive to new opportunities, insights, and connections, almost as if you've thrown open the windows of your soul, letting fresh air in. A simple practice is to start and end each day with gratitude. Upon waking, place your hand over your heart, feel its gentle beat, and say, "I am grateful for this new day, a fresh chance to create meaningful moments." At night, reflect on at least 3 things that brought joy or peace into your day. They can be as small as a warm cup of tea or as grand as an unexpected windfall. The size doesn't matter. It's the genuine emotion behind the acknowledgement that counts. When integrated with the other practices, affirmations, forgiveness, self-love, gratitude becomes a powerful catalyst for change. Each expression of thankfulness reassures the universe that you recognize and cherish its gifts, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that grows ever more abundant. In this cycle, your efforts to manifest become smoother because you're already in a state of appreciation. And when the mind is rooted in appreciation, it vibrates with the energy of fulfillment, naturally attracting more experiences that match that frequency. This is how gratitude, simple yet transformative, becomes the key that unlocks effortless manifestation. In any conversation about drawing wonderful experiences into your life, the theme of self-love inevitably surfaces. Yet many misunderstand self-love as narcissism or selfishness. Nothing could be further from the truth. Authentic self-love is about honoring the miracle that you are, recognizing that you deserve kindness, and extending that kindness inward. When you nurture self-love, you set the stage for everything else. Affirmations, forgiveness, gratitude, to flourish in the best possible way. Consider self-love a gentle inner dialogue that affirms your worth daily. It could manifest as giving yourself permission to rest when you're tired, setting healthy boundaries in relationships, or speaking kindly to your reflection in the mirror. Each act communicates to your subconscious that you are worthy of good things. Ironically, denying self-love only validates insecurity and fear. When you don't believe you deserve happiness or success, it's like erecting an invisible barrier that repels the blessings waiting at your door. Modern spiritual circles often highlight mirror work as a fast track to rebuilding self-esteem. Standing before your reflection and saying, "I love and accept myself unconditionally," might feel awkward initially. However, this very discomfort is a sign of how deeply impactful the practice can be. By facing yourself and speaking words of acceptance, you confront the self-critic head-on. Over time, the critic's voice grows softer, and a kinder inner voice takes its place. Another aspect is learning to accept compliments without deflecting them. Many of us brush off compliments, jokingly downplaying our achievements. But each time you belittle yourself, even in jest, you reinforce a subtle disbelief in your own worth. Practice simply saying thank you and allowing yourself to feel the warmth of genuine appreciation. A small habit, but one that, done consistently, will shift your internal narrative to a more empowering one. Ultimately, self-love creates a container for effortless manifestation. Think of it like the soil in which your dreams are planted. If that soil is dry, rocky, or depleted, filled with negative self-talk and self-doubt, your dreams struggle to take root. When it's enriched with kindness and self-acceptance, your intentions sprout with vigor, nourished by the belief that you are fully deserving of abundance. and that belief radiates outward, influencing your actions, decisions, and the opportunities you attract. By dedicating time to self-love, you send a message to the universe. I am ready and willing to receive all that is meant for my highest good. In return, the universe tends to respond in kind, orchestrating events, encounters, and breakthroughs that align with the loving energy you've cultivated. In this space, manifestation no longer feels forced. Instead, it emerges as a natural outpouring of your enhanced sense of self, your alignment with goodness, and your readiness to receive the infinite gifts life has to offer. Trust is often the missing ingredient in people's manifestation journeys. You could repeat powerful affirmations daily, let go of burdens, and practice gratitude, but without trusting the process, doubt slips in to sabotage your progress. When you cultivate inner trust, you anchor your belief that good things are not only possible but also on their way. This certainty positions you to move through life with calm confidence, unshaken by every external setback. So how do you build such trust? First, understand that trust evolves from small, consistent acts of self-reliance. Start by honoring the promises you make to yourself. If you say you'll set aside 10 minutes each morning to meditate or reflect, follow through. Each time you keep your word, you communicate to your subconscious that you're dependable, thus reinforcing self-trust. It's similar to building trust with another person. Reliability and consistency pave the way for genuine faith. Second, recognize that doubt is a natural part of being human. You will likely feel it creep in from time to time, especially when a goal seems far off. Rather than resisting or feeling ashamed of your doubt, greet it with gentle curiosity. Ask, what is this doubt trying to tell me? Or, is there a part of me that needs more reassurance or clarity? By addressing doubt honestly, you transform it from a hidden saboteur into a helpful informant. It may guide you to refine your affirmations or seek additional knowledge to strengthen your conviction. A calming mindfulness exercise can be immensely helpful in fostering trust. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize a golden light at the center of your heart. Imagine this light spreading through your body, filling you with warmth and certainty. In your mind, repeat, I trust in my worth and I trust in my journey. Let the light expand until it envelops you in a cocoon of safe, peaceful energy. Even a few minutes of this practice each day can ground you in a sense of unwavering confidence. Lastly, remember that trust doesn't come with an ironclad guarantee that life will unfold exactly as you plan. Instead, it allows you to remain steady and open-hearted no matter what happens. Sometimes, the most fruitful opportunities emerge from what initially appears as a detour or hurdle. Trusting yourself means believing you can navigate any situation and that the universe often works in unexpected but ultimately beneficial ways. When trust underpins your actions, you shift from a place of, I hope this works out, to, I know everything is aligning in perfect timing. In this space of serenity and belief, manifestation unfolds without force, guided by your newfound stability and faith in the process. As we arrive at the final moments of our exploration, take a deep breath and sense how these principles interlock. The mind-body connection, affirmations that speak to your core, the release of old conditionings, the liberating power of forgiveness, the magnetic force of gratitude, the tender importance of self-love, and the stabilizing energy of trust. each concept stands on its own, yet together they form a tapestry that can carry you toward the art of effortless manifestation. Reflect on where you started, even if just 30 minutes ago, and notice how your perspective may have shifted. You've seen that manifestation isn't about frantically chasing goals or magically bypassing life's challenges. It's about creating an internal atmosphere that naturally draws in what you need. When your mind, body, and spirit align, you become a lighthouse, shining a steady beam of clarity and conviction, guiding opportunities directly to your shore. Ultimately, your journey forward can be as gentle or as profound as you choose to make it. Remember, you hold the brush that paints your reality each day. Perhaps you'll commit to daily affirmations, letting your words rewrite your self-image. Maybe you'll adopt a gratitude practice, shining a spotlight on life's everyday miracles. Or you might embrace forgiveness for both others and yourself to break free from past burdens. Whichever path you take, know that each step in this direction amplifies your potential to manifest effortlessly. Before we part, here's a simple but potent affirmation to carry with you. I am a worthy receiver of life's abundant blessings. With every act of self-love, my path grows brighter. Let this statement echo in your thoughts and conversations. A gentle reminder that you are so much more powerful than the doubts or fears that have once held you back. Thank you for taking this time to nurture your inner landscape. May you walk forward emboldened by compassion, fueled by gratitude, and supported by unwavering trust in the process. You are, in every sense, ready to unlock the secrets of your own effortless manifestation. Every decision you make from this moment on can be a declaration of your readiness to receive life's miracles. As you say yes to yourself, the universe resonates with that yes, clearing the way for blessings to manifest in ways you might never have imagined possible. Let this be the spark that kindles a lifetime of joyous creation. Your journey begins now, and you are more than prepared to embrace it.